Just like, the people that subscribe to the music that we all love the real core of this rap thing, it's an unforgiving space. They're an unforgiving group. Nothing's ever really good enough,
Drake, Jeff Bezos, God's plan. These are three names you'd never expect to see in the same sentence unless, of course, you're talking about one of the most audacious and fascinating entertainment pitches ever made. A pitch that was, quite honestly, rejected by the man who made billions of Amazon and launched humanity's first commercial space mission. But why exactly did Drake, the sixth god himself, try to rope Jeff Bezos into something as wild as a reality TV show? And why did it get shut down before it even took off? Let's break it all down and talk about one of the most intriguing what could have been moments in the entertainment world.
I'm excited that the decade's about to turn and we're gonna see who can, who can go that extra stretch, because it is really, I think for all three of us, it is the time to see who can transcend the generations.
Drake is much more than just a rapper. He's a cultural force, an artist who has reshaped what it means to be a celebrity in the modern era. When Drake drops a track, it's not just music. It's an experience, an event, a moment that transcends sound waves and seeps into the very fabric of pop culture. But perhaps no moment exemplified this better than the God's Plan music video that dropped in early 2018. It was a visual spectacle, yes, but more than that, it was a raw, emotional display of generosity that instantly connected with millions.
I think that year is coming up for all three of us, where it's time to see, are we capable of, another 5-year run.
Talk about doing Tuscan leather when you see around a decade from now.
Yeah.
God's plan wasn't about flexing expensive jewelry or showing off the type of luxury lifestyle that we've come to associate with rap videos. It wasn't about the usual markers of success that we see in mainstream hip-hop. This wasn't the standard money, cars, and women narrative. Instead, Drake flipped the script entirely. In the video, we saw a side of Drake that was unexpectedly personal and philanthropic. As the song played, Drake used his platform to do something radically different. He gave away his wealth to people who needed it most.
It's the competitive thing, and it's also just like, I'm probably one of the few people that really lives this rap life. Like, I really live this rap life for real. I'm really out here partying. You see the house.
Up at the baby
you see
show.
it. Yeah.
He was caught on camera paying students tuition fees, gifting large sums of money to families struggling to make ends meet, and delivering cars to people in need. The generosity wasn't just on screen. It was real, tangible, and immediate. For once, the wealthy rapper wasn't just talking about his success. He was showing the world what it meant to use that success to uplift others. This wasn't a publicity stunt. It was a statement. A statement about who Drake wanted to be beyond the music, beyond the charts, and beyond the flashing lights of fame.
Like, some of the inspiration I've taken from them for the last 6 months is just like, they come, they do what they need to do, and they go back to their real life. They go back to their beautiful families, and, and so.
He wasn't just an entertainer. He was stepping into the role of a philanthropist, someone who used his platform to make real change. But here's where the vision expands beyond the music video. Because Drake didn't just stop with a single viral moment. No, he had much bigger plans, and the God's Plan video was just the beginning of a much more ambitious idea. Drake didn't just want to create a feel-good moment. He wanted to turn this concept of giving back into something bigger, something that would live on and inspire long-term change.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think that despite all the different narratives and the jokes, and I don't think anybody could really discredit.
Drake wasn't just thinking small with this God's Plan TV show. His vision? Big. The Toronto rapper, known for his smooth charisma, flashy lifestyle, and larger-than-life persona, thought big enough to invite the billionaire mogul Jeff Bezos to be a co-star in this groundbreaking show. Yes, you read that right. Drake wanted Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, and arguably one of the most influential men on the planet, to be part of his reality TV show. But not just any part. He wanted Bezos to help him deliver on the show's core mission of giving back and changing lives.
Wide-ranging interview, Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, is opening up about politics, philanthropy, and the economy. He and his partner, Lauren Sanchez, also tell CNN they're writing a $100 million check to the legendary country singer Dolly Parton to help her advance her own charity work. Why?
It was the perfect pairing, right? You've got Drake, the international rap superstar with the clout to match. And then you've got Bezos, the man whose company transformed e-commerce, pioneered cloud computing, and is taking humanity to the stars through Blue Origin. Imagine the dynamic of these two titans working together in the name of philanthropy. The world's most successful rapper and one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time coming together to make the world a better place. A match made in heaven, or at least on reality TV.
I think the American dream is and will be even more attainable in the future. Look, one of the things that I don't like about the current environment is that I think there's a lot of division. I think that people use conflict as a tool to achieve their own ends. I don't think it's a good tool.
In interviews, Drake has spoken about how the idea came to be. The concept wasn't just about flashy gifts or a series of random acts of kindness. No, it was about building a platform where influential figures could come together to actively make a difference. And when you think about who else could be a natural fit for a show about global impact, who better than Jeff Bezos?
We see sometimes in our political sphere, certain politicians criticize other politicians. They criticize their motives, their character. They call them names. Once you've done that, it's hard to work with somebody. And that's why we created the Courage and Civility Award.
Drake and Bezos both share a mindset focused on changing the game. Whether it's through Drake's music and cultural influence or Bezos' massive empire, they both have the power to create something huge. But what happened when Drake pitched the idea to Bezos? Well, the answer isn't what you'd expect.
Yeah, I do. And the hard part is figuring out how to do it in a levered way. It's not easy. Building Amazon was not easy. It took a lot of hard work, a bunch of very smart teammates.
Here's the plot twist. Jeff Bezos, despite his long track record of working on big projects and collaborating with high-profile figures, rejected Drake's offer. That's right. The world's wealthiest man turned down an opportunity to co-star in what could have been a massive TV show with one of the world's most influential artists. So, why did Bezos pass? Was he too busy with Blue Origin? Did he feel like reality TV wasn't his thing? Or was there something deeper going on behind the scenes?
There are so many places where philanthropists and anybody who wants to donate to charity can put their money to work. I feel like you have to do things at two time scales. You have to work on the urgent, the here and now, the immediate, and you have to work on the long term.
To be honest, the reasons behind Bezos' rejection remain a bit mysterious. While we may never know all the details, there are a few plausible explanations that could explain why Bezos didn't jump on this golden opportunity. First, it's no secret that Bezos has always been more focused on his business ventures than anything else. Whether it's building the future of space travel with Blue Origin or further expanding Amazon's global influence, Bezos tends to keep his focus on projects that align with his personal and professional goals.
So the Bezos Earth Fund is sort of about this, it's a 10-year commitment to work on these really big problems that we have on sustainability and conservation and restoration.
In interviews, Bezos has made it clear that while he's a huge believer in philanthropy, his public-facing projects tend to be more centered around long-term impact and innovation. Reality TV, with its focus on immediate gratification and entertainment, might not have felt like the right fit for Bezos' brand. Maybe he wasn't convinced that the project aligned with his own vision of global impact.
She's a unifier. We have big problems in the world, and the way to get big problems done is you have to work together. We have too many examples in the world of conflict and people using ad hominem attacks on social media and so on and so on.
Additionally, there's a good chance that Bezos simply didn't want to be in the spotlight for something that wasn't directly tied to his business. The Amazon founder has long been a private figure, despite being one of the richest men in the world. As much as his company, Amazon, is in the public eye, Bezos himself tends to keep a relatively low profile when it comes to personal projects. The idea of appearing on a reality show, even one as grandiose and positive as God's plan, might not have seemed as appealing as focusing on other ventures.
Well, I'm an optimist. I think the American dream is and will be even more attainable in the future. Look, one of the things that I don't like about the current environment is that I think there's a lot of division.
So we've established that Bezos wasn't on board, but let's take a moment to imagine what this show could have been. Think about it. Drake and Bezos teaming up to change lives, spread love, and give back on a scale never seen before on television. The concept was solid, and the chemistry between these two could have been incredible.
That's why we created the Courage and Civility Award, because we want to highlight people who don't do that.
And we wanted to amplify their voices, you know, because the voices that are really negative seem to get amplified in this world.
The God's Plan show would have undoubtedly attracted a huge audience. Imagine seeing Drake not just flexing his wealth, but using it to do real good in the world, with Bezos as a partner in that effort. The dynamic of these two high-powered men, one from the world of music and culture, the other from the world of tech and business, would have been fascinating to watch. Together, they could have provided a unique blend of music, business insight, philanthropy, and life-changing moments. It could have been a fusion of luxury, heart, and culture. A show that brought two of the world's most influential figures together for one common goal: to make the world a better place.
I don't know whether we're technically in a recession. I know economists argue over that, and they have certain technical definitions. What I can tell you is the economy does not look great right now. Things are slowing down. You're seeing layoffs in many, many sectors of the economy. People are slowing down.
But, alas, it never came to be. And while it might feel like a missed opportunity, Drake didn't let that rejection stop him from making an impact in other ways. Instead of focusing on reality TV, he took his generosity and influence to other platforms, whether through his music, his collaborations, or his social media presence.
My offering in this lifetime, you know, I really do feel like I am known for not how I dress, not not for all the controversy, not for all the shenanigans.
So, what does this all mean for the future, especially heading into 2025? Well, it's clear that Drake's not one to shy away from ambitious projects, even if they don't always work out the way he hopes. The God's Plan TV show might have been a long shot, but Drake's drive to make a difference is unstoppable. While Bezos might not have been ready to join him in the spotlight, that doesn't mean there isn't something else brewing behind the scenes. As we look ahead to 2025, don't be surprised if Drake continues to find new and innovative ways to impact culture, philanthropy, and entertainment. With everything he's done so far, there's no telling what big moves he'll make next. But here's the million-dollar question for you. If Drake had teamed up with Jeff Bezos, do you think it would have been the cultural revolution we imagined? Or do you think it's better that Bezos passed on the opportunity? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know which collab you'd love to see Drake take on next. And, as always, make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the latest entertainment buzz, hip-hop gossip, and Hollywood news.